Come on, ese Luis Mingo live. Oh, there we go. Hello, fam. Welcome to FrankiVerse Cafe. Lou Babe, our official mascot, is here going live with us today. Because you're so pretty. Yes, you are. Pretty. Oh, Baby Momo's going to sit with us for a bit while we have some coffee and hang out with our neurospicy fam. Right? Oh, there you go. Tell everyone hello. What would you like to tell everybody today? What would you like to tell them? Oh, I love you too. Tell them hi, hello, happy Monday. I think it's Monday around most of the world now. It might still be Sunday night in a few places. Time isn't real. You just got daytime and nighttime. Right, fam? How you doing, FL and SC? Wow, I got letters today. I got Florida and South Carolina. I got states coming into the cafe today. That's kind of fun. I wonder if I could make that'd be a fun little mini zine. States from around the world joining FrankiVerse Cafe. And they would be coming in for what? Maybe Lucy, I almost called you Shashi. You know, it's a Monday morning when you call your dog by your sister's name. Oops. Oopsie. We're just gonna have coffee, fam, and then we'll be okay. And then we'll be a bit more awake. We're rocking with a microphone today so that hopefully our YouTube content will have sufficient volume. It's funny how I don't know, fam. I masked for like a solid 36 years. I was masking my neurospicy and I'm burned out real hard. But I have done YouTube and video things since college. So it's since before that. I did video stuff. Man, I was doing video things with my dad when he had his old VHS recorder fam cam, like the huge in the early 90s. Y'all remember those? Like the real big cameras for at-home videos. And yet, I was not doing great with my volume on my YouTube. For the FrankiVerse Cafe stuff, I had to adjust some of my other live replay stuff to make it sufficient. It's okay. Today we've got a microphone. We hope that helps. We're sipping our coffee. What are y'all drinking, fam? What beverages do you have with you? I hope y'all are having beverages while you're chilling on the TikToks. You're not sitting here dry, are ya? Don't do that. No dry cafe patrons. Everyone should have a beverage. And I actually need a tissue, so I'm going to leave y'all with our mascot, Lucy, for just a hot second. And I will be right back. Baby Lucy, tell the fam all about your favorite human lives. Yes, the Italian ones are some of the favorites because you love the pizzas. I know. Look at you. So, babe, you could almost go live by yourself. You're just so cute. You could just go live by yourself and tell the fam hi and talk to them all day. You could. You're so pretty. Yes, you are. You're so pretty. You're a beautiful baby. Oh, look at people giving you likes, Moo. Likes for the Lou Babe. FrankiVerse Cafe's official mascot. You know Rue the Pug? I do not know Rue the Pug. Do you know Rue the Pug, Lucy? She's like, no, I haven't had him on the guest book. That's what we call it when we go out walking in the neighborhood and Lucy does her marking the territory type things. We call it signing the guest book. Because all the other doggies walk around and sign the guest book. So does Lucy. I'm guilty of watching his nap streams. Oh my god, I love that. Somebody's got a stream just letting their dog nap. That's fabulous. Ooh, babe, we could do a live stream with you just doing your napping. Lucy's so cute when she sleeps. She does the little, she starts to have dreams and she's obviously digging for a critter or chasing somebody and she like barks and kicks and does the, she digging with her feet. She's so cute. The little shivers she does. Don't you? You have big dreams. You got big dreams, baby Moo. Yes, you do. Oh, there's so much going on in there. I'm chasing down mailmen with pizzas. Oh, yeah, hot. Thank you. I love these filters. They are fantastic. Your dog too? I love it. What's your dog's name, Alex? This is Lucy. Lucy, they say Lucy is a Jack Russell Corgi mix. I think she's a rat terrier Corgi mix. I've had a rat terrier before. Jack. Jack's a great dog's name. Don't you think, Mumu? That's a nice dog's name. She says, yeah. I also like my name. I like Lucy. I love Lucy. She don't care. Do you know that song? I love it. Hello to Jack. What kind of dog is Jack? Oh, are you still sleepy? Yeah, she's like, I don't really like to be awake and active before 10 a.m., Mom. I know you don't, Momo. That's not your thing. I know, but you're so pretty in your little pink blankie. You're so cute in your little pink blankie. You're such a princess. She loves it when she gets talked to like a princess. She just loves it. Don't you? You love to be talked to like a princess. Because you are. You are a pretty princess. I don't know that song. How can we go back to being friends when we just shared a bed? Share a bed with Lucy every day, and we're still friends. Oh. Alasa Apso, a little white fur ball. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. I used to have a Pomeranian. My sister Shashi and I were just talking about our Pomeranians. I had a little Pomeranian named Leo. We called him Poof Bear or Poofaloompa. He was a diva. Leo, this is how much of a diva Leo was. If you gave him tap water in his dish, he would not drink it. He would sit in front of it and sneeze very loudly at his displeasure until you gave him filtered water. Like, he had to drink filtered water. He would not drink tap water. Love it. And then my sister, oh, thank you. Adorable names. My sister's Pomeranian was Mr. Bean, and she called him Beanathan, like Jonathan. Beanathan. Oh, our little puppercinos. They're across the Rainbow Bridge now, hanging out with some other puppercino friends. Right, Lube? Man, humans just don't deserve dogs, but we love them anyway. Ever try to trick him, take it away, and just put it back? I don't like. I don't trick Lube too much. Trick him in the water. He knew the difference, like, because we did. Like, if you would try to put just tap water in the bowl and he was like outside, for example, he would come back in and he would know that that was not filtered water, and he would huff and sniff and sneeze very deliberately. Poof Bear was a special little dog. He was a special little boy. So was Beanathan. Beanathan was obsessed with chicken. Beanathan got all the chicken in the world. Shashi would always buy like rotisserie chickens just for Bean, just so Bean could have chicken. And Oh, I wish I have to find it. She's on TikTok too. God, she's Shashi Page, and she's got nothing but videos of Beanathan. R.I.P. Beanathan. What a precious little baby boy. But like Beanathan would he would grab his food with his mouth and just throw it. like like he was trying out for the doggy shot put Olympics. He would just grab his food pieces and just pitch them across the room and just make messes. And she would video him. He would do this with his toys. He would grab his toys and just fling them across the room and then go grab them and fling them again. And that's what I said. He was just doing doggy shot put. He was going to be in the Olympics for doggy shot put. Can you imagine a Pomeranian winning doggy shot put? It would be such an underdog win. He was silly. He also used to rub his face in snow. Like it would snow, and she would let him out onto her little balcony in her apartment, and there'd be a little layer of snow, and little tiny Pomeranian Beanathan, he'd go in there, and he'd just smush his whole face into the snow. Just rub his face in it. And I sent it to my friend Lynn in the Philippines because it was so cute. I was like, oh, you should show your kids this. Look at him just rubbing his face in the snow. And Lynn's like, oh, he's just exfoliating. Of course he is. A doggy expressing true free will, as they do. I just love them. Why we got Puppy Bowl but no Dog Olympics? Why do we not have Doggy Olympics? I mean, what kind of... I think I need to write that into my FrankiVerse mini zine. Lucy will be the official, like, sponsor. FrankiVerse Cafe and Lucy are the official sponsors of the Doggy Olympics, of the Puppy Olympics. Beanathan is going to be one of the characters who is doing the shot put and throwing his food. What other? I mean, you're going to have like stick carrying competitions, right? Like, because them big black labs and stuff, they're going to have like the big sticks and they're going to be like, I can carry this stick farther than anybody else can carry this stick. I could carry this stick the whole time that my owner is walking. You're going on a 5K, I'm taking this stick and I can carry it the whole time. That's a doggy Olympics. Oh, I love it. Tennis ball fetch. Yes, there would be tennis ball fetch in the doggy Olympics. Oh, I love that. Like, what other silly things? Then you'd also have to have, you'd have to have like a big doggy Olympics event. It's like my dad used to have a dog, Rufus, and Rufus was a big dog. They found Rufus as a puppy, little baby puppy, behind a dumpster. And they didn't, like, of course, it's one of those, like, somebody just ditched a dog. And so my dad and stepmom Cindy, of course, the beautiful humans they are, hear this story from the pet store, and they're like, oh, we have to adopt him, the poor thing. And they're like, yeah, we don't know what kind of dog it is, but we think he'll stay small. Rufus got to be a 180-pound dog. He was a giant. He did not stay small. He thought he was a lap dog, very much. 100%. Tail chasing, most circles win. I love that. I wish to one day be blessed by the puppy or kitty lottery. What would you win? Like, okay, but is the puppy or kitty lottery a human thing, or is the puppy and kitty lottery for puppies and kitties? And if they win the lottery, they get like, cats get like catnip for life, and puppies get like, what do puppies get if they win the lottery? Probably steak for life. I think. I had a Rufus. He was a Heinz 57 variety pup. I kind of think that's what Rufus was. Dad tried to find a breed that looked like Rufus, and the best he could find was some like dog that is like a Middle Eastern breed that they use to pull carts. Actually, it made sense that he was that big if he was that kind of dog. But his Olympic sport that he would win, Rufus, is that he could demolish and tear apart give him a football, give him a basketball, give him a soccer ball, give him anything. He'll pop it in like just 10 minutes. Dad used to time it. How long is it going to take him to pop this basketball that we got him just to watch him pop it? And they did. They would buy him toys just so he could destroy them. And he would. It would take 10 minutes and he would like destroy, pull that thing apart, pop a ball, ruin it, chew on it, destroy it, because he was a giant dog and he was having fun. So I think we need a big dog Olympic event where they get to do like chew toys. I think you should do one that's like, you're gonna have like the rubber chew toys event, right? Where you're gonna have like the Kong balls full of peanut butter stuff or whatever, whoever gets the Kong ball cleared out first. But then you're gonna have like the stuffed toys Olympic event, the stuffed toys event. How quickly can a dog tear apart the stuffed toys event? Cats are gonna have like their own cat Olympics sort of intermission type halftime show of from the doggy Olympics, because they're not going to do a full Olympics. Cats are going to bugger off. They've got better things to do. They're not going to stay and hang out for a full Olympic anything. But they'll do an intermission for a little bit. They'll probably like chase some mice and leave the dead little mousers under people's seats. And if you get a dead mouse or a dead bird under your seat during the puppy Olympics from one of the cats, you win. What do you win? I don't know. You win dog treats to take home to your dog. You win like really cute, well curated packages of doggy toys and treats, and maybe some little. There could be a doggy fashion Olympic event. Like, what dogs can stand to wear fashion? Can stand to wear anything for a little bit? Because you don't love wearing stuff, do you, Moo Moo? No. Bark at the stranger event. Cats just judge. Oh my God, that's so true. Whether they're the judges of the events or not, cats just judge. That's so true. I love that. Bark at the stranger event. I think you'd have bark at the stranger event and chase the mailman event. I like it. The opening ceremony will definitely be a fashion event. Yes. There's going to be a bunch of dogs walking around, like Halloween costumes. I put Lucy in a Batman with like a cape and everything once upon a time. She didn't love it. It doesn't happen frequently. So the opening ceremony will last as long as like until the last dog can't stand to have those clothes on anymore. Sometimes you have to make those determinations based on how much pouting there is, because obviously some of them, like the little Pomeranians, they can't pull themselves out of that stuff the way that like a big dog can like ribbity roll their way out of the clothes. I love it. I love this whole event. I think we need to start this. Who's going to fund it? Guys, let's get some funding for the Puppy Olympics. I mean, come on, it would be so much fun. I'd watch the Puppy Olympics all day, every day, more than I would watch Human Olympics. 1,000%. Not to say that they don't do great things on there. They do. I'd rather watch dogs. And we're not doing the AKC obstacle course events. We're not doing that. They can have that. Doggy Olympics is going to have far more fun things. Patreon, run it up. Yeah, I haven't watched a single moment of the Olympics either. Alex, don't worry about it. You and me, we're in the same boat. I'm not going to watch the Olympics, but I will spend all day making up a doggy Olympics because that is more fun for me. Yes. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to write this for my FrankiVerse Cafe mini-zines. I've got my website, frankiewashere.com. Y'all can do, like, we can get some memberships going. I'll get a Puppy Olympics going. We can, do you guys have cat cafes? Maybe we can promote it at the cat cafes. In South Dakota, where I come from, someone opened a cat cafe, which they also had in North Carolina while I was living there once upon a time. What's the site about? My site is about all of my craziness and my nonsense. I have silly, funny merch. FrankiewasHere.com. I sell these hats that I make. I make weird little dolls. This is Veronica. Nope, this is, hold on. This is Veronica. And I'm a writer. Hi, my name's Haley. I'm a sci-fi fantasy writer. FrankiVerse Cafe comes from my Adventures of Abernathy Franklin stories. This is Veronica. I made Veronica a couple last weekend? I don't know. I've always wanted to make these weird little dolls. They're kind of voodoo dolls and spooky, but she's colorful and she's yarn and she's cute. Her arms are longer than her legs. She's strange, but she's fun. And this is a doll head that's going to be her boyfriend, Derek. And I don't know. Again, like, right? Spooky. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. That's kind of, I'm like, I didn't make it as a voodoo doll, but with very few modifications, you could use this as a voodoo puppet if you wanted. Like, it's not like once somebody buys a doll, it's none of my business what you do with it. Like, whatever, people. I don't need to know about it. I don't need. I could make these and then we could have them at the Doggy Olympics as some of the toys. These could be like the toys. The Doggy Olympics is going to have a voodoo doll Pomeranian event because I think Pomeranians would 1,000% do voodoo. So you're just going to have a bunch of little voodoo dolls and let the Pomeranians do what they will with them. And I think we'd probably be surprised at how many of them would like drag the little voodoo dolls over to like candles and stuff. You're going to have like some little lit candle area. You're going to have like a little altar space set up. And you're going to let the little Pomeranians decide which voodoo doll gets sacrificed on the altar. And how long will it take for one of them to put a doll up there? Anyone's guess. I saw you in Little Mermaid. Yeah, you did. 1,000% you did. I was one of the background singers before Ariel was supposed to have her big debut and she was chilling with Flounder instead. You were in The Little Mermaid. I would have loved to be in The Little Mermaid. I didn't see the remake of The Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid, this is going dark quick. Well, that happens actually. Sometimes that happens. Like, I also love witchy things. So there's some spooktastic type stuff at FrankiVerse Cafe, right? Now and then. Haunted Blueberry K muffins that Casey and Maurice interrogate. Sometimes you gotta interrogate a haunted muffin. It just happens. It can be another event at the Doggy Olympics. I love this. Oh, that's life. It's all a balance. It's so true. You can't have, I enjoy dark humor because sometimes dark humor acknowledges the things that everybody else won't say. I enjoy dark humor for that reason sometimes. Speaking of humor, fam, tell me your favorite comedians. I love stand-up comedy. Can we add stand-up comedy to, like, okay, we're going to have the opening fashion event for the Doggy Olympics. The dogs will get tired like 20 minutes into the big dog toy tear apart time, right? So we'll have a nice little break again. Before we have the kitty cat intermission, we'll have some stand-up comedy. So who are the stand-up comedians that we need to bring to our Doggy Olympics, our Puppy Olympics? I'm going to vote Zoltan Cassis because he's already got some like cats and dogs comedy bit content that he could probably retool and use for the Olympics, right? Who else would we bring? I don't know what kind of comedians would be good for pets. Who would be liked by, Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis is good stuff. I like Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, but I think they're probably, I don't know, they might be too big for the Doggy Olympics. Do you think they'd show up? I think they would. Do you know what? I kind of think Bert Kreischer, if you told him there was a Doggy Olympics, he would sponsor a Doggy Olympics and he would want to be there to be one of the touring comedians and he would play with the dogs. I bet he would do the cookout. Bert Kreischer could do the cookout for the burgers for all the humans and the dogs. Burgers for everybody. I think you have to, like, if you have a Doggy Olympics, you have to serve burgers. I think that's pretty on brand. I think you have to go like 4th of July picnic kind of for the food at the Doggy Olympics. You got to do burgers, hot dogs, probably some barbecue chicken, right? I think that's appropriate. I think if you like brought in a little bit of like somebody went trout fishing for the cats and like fried up a little bit of like some trout on the grill for the kitty cats, I think that's where we got to go. Guys, now we got to talk about the food. It's FrankiVerse Cafe always ends up on snacks. Guys, it's on brand. So now we got to talk about the Doggy Olympics food, right? Turn the filter off and I'll fish for you. That's adorable. Fallen Echoes, thank you. I take the compliment. No, we do the filter because I love them. I do. My sisters used to make fun of how much I really love the Snapchat filters. I don't know, maybe it's a generational thing. But anyway, guys, we need burgers, we need hot dogs. We need probably some potato salad, right? Because if you're going for the picnic flavor, you're going to want potato salad. And I think you should make a version of potato salad that the doggies can have. Like no onions in it, right? I think, ooh, guys, should we have some like barbecue ribs at the Doggy Olympics? That's a little bit more than 4th of July. Like that's slightly fancy 4th of July, right? Like I think we can be slightly fancy 4th of July picnic for the Doggy Olympics and have some barbecue ribs. I think we can. Kind of messy. Yeah, well, I mean, it's gonna be messy. Barbecue ribs and a bunch of like, give some barbecue ribs to a bunch of fluffy white little Pomeranians and Lhasa Apsus and just watch them get covered in sauce. Because then the next Olympic event is going to be cleaning up those dogs, because that is an Olympic event. To try to give a Pomeranian a bath when they're full of sticky sauce. Oh, Lord. Pulled pork. Ooh, pulled pork. Yes. Pulled pork sandwiches. Pulled pork sandwiches. And you could also use pulled pork on like some tacos. You could do some of the pork taco things, right? Like, and like a little bit of lime squeezed on it. Yes. I like this. See, we can go kind of fancy. We can get a little international with it. We can get some like various different picnicky items from different cultures, right? I think. Good luck. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I know. Giving a Pomeranian a bath, they turn into a wet rat. Like, I used to love that about giving Leo a bath. He would like, he was all fluff. And when you gave him a bath, you found out just how much of him was fluff. He did. He just turned into a wet, tiny little rat. And it was like, oh my God, you really, like, the hair is most of you. Oh, no, it's not my real face. It's one of my favorite filters. I like to use filters, y'all. It's just a good time. They do. They shrink immediately. It's like a little shrinky dink. You put them in water and like, oh my God, where'd you go? Oh, I love it. But the snacks, fam. What else are we going to have as the snacks? I'm loving this. I am going to write a little mini zine that is like the Puppercino Olympics for FrankiVerse Cafe. I'm going to have a full menu. I'm probably going to figure out some kind of a recipe to put in there for like a dog-friendly, I don't know what you would make, dog-friendly picnic, something or other. I mean, it would probably just be like you would just get some of the burgers and the hot dogs and the pulled pork, and you would just like zhuzh them up with some gravy into a bowl and just give them a bunch of meat and gravy. And they'd be such happy little Olympic puppercinos. They would be the happiest. And you know what? That would be like, that could be a fun little competition of its own. Like which ones eat the fastest, you know? You'd have to obviously have like weight classes like boxing, right? You'd have to have big dogs, how fast they eat, medium-sized dogs, and let them compete. And then the little baby doggies, right? The little bitty ones that never get big. Do a little, that's going to be the fun one. Watching them all just go after a little bowl full of gravy. I like it. I enjoy this. I am trying to think of other foods that I would like to see. You probably would have to have some dessert pup cup situations, right? For the dogs. You'd have to mash up like bananas and peanut butter and put some whipped cream on top and let them have that, right? As a little dessert option. Oh my. Oh my. Y'all, it's snowing so much outside. Oh my god. Oh, and I have to go out to DHL and figure out how to mail a hat. I'm so happy to be sending a hat to someone that they ordered a hat. I'm thrilled. I'm gonna have to walk out into the snow. I have to bundle up and have another coffee, I think, to be able to do that. I'm gonna have to think super nice, warm thoughts about Doggy Olympics and all of the fun little snacks that we're gonna have. We're gonna get Bert Kreischer and Zoltan Cassis as comedians. We're gonna be sponsored by who is that? Not the farm to table doggy food. We're gonna be sponsored by like all the good doggy brands, right? Like the ones that want you to treat your dogs like humans. Thank God snow missed New Jersey. Are you in New Jersey, Alex? What's up in New Jersey? What's going on in Jersey? Oh, dude wipes. There was just a guy I was watching on YouTube who was doing like morning coffee DJ vibes, like DJing like morning chill vibes, and he was promoting a coffee place in New Jersey. Oh balls, what was it called? It started with an A. Da da da. What happened to your face? I was in a horrible accident at the Disney Pixar studio, and they don't talk about like I can't talk about it. I'm under an NDA agreement, but it's a condition. It is a condition. Thank you, Alex. Alex is helping me plan the Doggy Olympics, and we will talk about Disney Pixar face condition. There'll be a PSA at the Doggy Olympics. What is this? I'm scared. Breezy, be slightly scared. This is FrankiVerse Cafe. You never know what's going to happen. Nobody's going to hurt you, of course, but I mean, listen, if Disney had bought me, Alex and my friend, nobody would see me ever again. I would be in the woods in a cottage like a little witch with my dog chilling out. Me and Lou Babe, we would be by the river, crocheting, eating snacks, being multidimensional. I'd still go live. I would. If I had all the money in the world, I'd still go live and come hang out and just play times with y'all. I'm too tired to think. What time is it where you are? It's so early where you. No. Are you in the middle of the night right now? Are you night owl times? I am like mid morning daytimes. 10 a.m. where I am. Are you 4 a.m.? What are you doing awake at 4 a.m., Alex? I mean, I know we need to plan the puppy Olympics. I know we do. And you got to do like when you're working with an international event, sometimes it's 4 a.m. when some people are in the meeting. I get it. Thanks for being here this early so that we could plan the Olympics for the puppuccinos. That is so early. Are you night owl awake late early, or are you awake early? You have been sleeping. And what's the coffee place I'm thinking about in New Jersey that the DJ guy was sporting merch from? Like his broski is the owner of a coffee shop. No, thank you. DJ guy. I don't know. But anyway, I do have to get ready and go out and ship a hat. I am going to have to be out in the snow times. My goodness. I just don't sleep. Well, that's not good. You need sleep. Maybe you need a dog. A dog that'll be like, no, come on, go to bed. Come to bed. You wanna go to sleep. When you have a doggy who like is ready to go get in the bed and cuddle and go to sleep, you do start going to bed earlier because they give you the eyeballs. And not just cute puppy dog eyes. They give you, really? You're awake still? What are you doing? Why would you do that? You do need a dog. Lucy used to do that a lot at my house when I was living in South Dakota. She would like, it would be like 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'd be on the couch and she would literally go lay in the hallway to the bedroom, like at the end of the hallway, and just stare at me from there while I sat on the couch with her hands, like she would just like lay down with her face on her paws and just stare at me. Like, are we going to bed yet? Do you know what time it is? Why are you still staring at the TV? I want to go to bed. And eventually I would just go to bed because, well, Lucy wants to go to bed and she's in the hallway giving me, what the hell are you doing, eyeballs? Anyway, y'all, I'm almost done with this coffee. I might need a second one before I go out in the snow to ship a hat. I do thank you all for being here and hanging out at FrankiVerse Cafe. Again, frankiewashere.com is my website where I have all my other silliness if you want to check it out. You can see these replays on my YouTube, FrankiVerse Cafe. I add a little bit of other silly stuff, my fun memes and neurospicy TV extras. So thanks for hanging out and chilling, fam. And I hope you wake up tomorrow morning to the most beautiful day. I hope you have the most beautiful day if you are already awake. Dual stream. I bring peeps on sometimes. Like, I'm kind of still getting my footing in the live and getting used to it. But yeah, man, I'm going to go get some other stuff done. But I thank y'all so much for hanging out at the cafe today. And I wish you just all the best vibes for whatever time of day it is where you are. Big love, fam.